Assalamu alaikum students. Hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to discuss exercise 1A, question number 5 to 9. We will discuss, we will understand and learn the concepts of these questions. These are similar to practice no 1 and practice no 2, but again I'm explaining these questions because some of the students asked me that to explain these questions because they are facing difficulty in understanding practice no 1 and practice no 2 and their connection with these questions. So students, let's start with this question. The topic is the same. Chapter number 1, direct and indirect proportion. So exercise 1A, that is related to direct proportion, and question number 5, A part. Find the cost of 10 kg of tea leaves when 3 kg of tea leaves cost $18. Here he says that we have to find the cost of 10 kg of tea leaves, whereas the cost of 3 kg of tea leaves is given, that is equal to $18. We have to solve this question with the help of unity method solution. So given data is, let's suppose the mass of leaves is equal to x and the price of leaves is equal to y. So x1 means first weight, which is given that 10 kg, but the first price is not given. We have to find the price of 10 kg, that is y1, and 3 kg, x2 is 3 kg, and y2 price of 3 kg leaves is $18. So using formula x1 y2 is equal to x2 y1, I have explained this in practice no 1 and practice no 2. So substituting the values, x1 is 10, y2 18, x2 3, y1 you have to find it. So 10 multiplied by 18, that is equal to 180, and as 3 is being multiplied on y1, it will be divided on the other hand side, 180 divided by 3, so that is equal to $60. So if 3 kg of leaves cost $18, then 10 kg of leaves would cost $60. So let's move towards the B part. B part is find the cost of A kg of sugar when B kg of sugar cost $C. Here price is not given in terms of dollars, and that is also you can say that these are variables because the mass and the cost are given in alphabetics. So if A kg of sugar, you have to find the cost of A kg of sugar when B kg of sugar cost $C. Same, we suppose that weight or mass is equal to x and price is equal to y. So x1 is equal to A kg, and you have to find the price of A kg, whereas x2 is B kg and the cost of B kg is $C. So using the same formula which we have used in A part, x1 y2 is equal to x2 y1. So substituting the values, x1 is A, y2 C, x2 b, and y1 you have to find. So A multiplied by C, that is AC, and AC over B, as B is being multiplied to be divided on the other hand side. So y1 is equal to AC over B dollar, as we have not given the values of A, C and B, so we will write in terms of alphabets as it is given that. I hope you have understand this. No, move towards question number 6. Question number 6 is 5 over 9 of a piece of metal has a mass of 7 kg. What is the mass of 2 over 7 piece of metal? 5 over 9 of a piece of metal, let's suppose a piece of metal is given, and 5 over 9 part of the piece have mass of 7 kg. So if you have to find the mass of 2/7 piece of the same metal. So let's move towards the solution. Again, we have to solve it by unity method. We suppose that x is piece of metal and y is mass. So x1, the first piece of metal, is 5 over 9, and the mass of first piece of metal, that is 7 kg, and the second piece of metal, that is 2 over 7, x2 is 2 over 7, and you have to find the second price, means y2. So using the same formula, x1 y2 is equal to x2 y1. Substituting the values, x1 5 by 9, y2, and value of x2, that is 2 over 7, and y1 7. 7 would be cut with 7. Here remains 2. So 5 or 9 as being multiplied by y2, it will be divided on the other hand side. So y2 is equal to 2 divided by 5 over 9. 2 is we have written 2 as 7 would be cut with 7 and remainder is 2, and 5 over 9 is being multiplied, it will be divided on the other hand side. So converting division sign into multiplication, we will take the reciprocal of the next fraction. So 2 multiplied by 9 by 5, 9 multiplied by 2 is equal to 18, 18 divided by 5, it will be written 3 wholes 3 over 5 kg. That is the answer. I hope you understand it very well. Now move towards the next question, sum number 7. Sum number 7 is, if z is directly proportional to x and z is 12 when x is 3, find the value of x when z is 18. First of all, a relation is given that z is directly proportional to x. Then z is 12 when x is 3. So using z is equal to 12 and x is equal to 3, we can find the value of constant. So let's move. Solution, as z is directly proportional to x, so equation can be written z is equal to kx, where k is constant. So z is 12, x is 3, substituting these values. So k is equal to 12 over 3, as 3 is being multiplied by k. On the other hand side, it could be divided by 12, 12 divided by 3, that is equal to 4. So value of k is 4, and we can write the equation z is equal to 4x. Substituting the value of k, equation will become z is equal to 4x. So no, z is 18 as it is given, you have to find the value of x. So at z is equal to 18, put 18 is equal to 4x, we have substituted the value of z 18. So as 4 is being multiplied with x, it will be divided on the other hand side, or you can write x is equal to 18 over 4. As 18 and 4 both are in table of 2, so we can cut 18 and 4 with 2. So it will be 9 over 2, or simplifying this, we can write 4 wholes 1 over 2, or 4.5 is the answer of x. So moving towards the next question, sum number 8. Sum number 8 is same as sum number 7. If b is directly proportional to a and b is equal to 3 when a is equal to 18. So using b is equal to 3 and a is equal to 18, we can find the value of constant, and then we have to find the value of b at the value of a is 18. Solution, b is equal to k into a. Substituting the values, b is 3 and a is 18. So as 18 is being multiplied, it will be divided on the other hand side. So in simplified form, k is equal to 1 over 6. So equation will become, by substituting the value of k, b is equal to 1 over 6 into a. So at a is equal to, sorry, I have written this question a little wrong. A is 18 because here the value of a is not 18, here the value of a is 24. So let's move. Okay, at a is 24, b is equal to 1 over 6 into 24. So as 6 and 24 can be cut with each other, 6 ones are 6 and 6 fours are 24. So b is equal to 4. Okay, b is 4, that is the answer. Here I have written this value wrong. A is equal to 18, but actually on book it is 24, so please correct this in question statement. Okay, now move towards the question number 9, A part. Here a table is given. For each of the following, y is directly proportional to x. Copy and complete the tables. Two tables are given. One is in A part and second is in B part. So let's solve. First of all, we have to find a pair where x and value, both values are given. So at x is equal to 24, value of y is 6. So add this condition at this point, we can find the value of constant. So first of all, writing the equation as y is directly proportional to x, then y is equal to kx, k is constant. So substituting the values, y is 6 and x is 24. So substituting these values here, we can write as 24 is being divided, it will be being multiplied, it will be divided on the other hand side, or k is equal to 1 before by simplifying, and now the equation will become y is equal to 1 over 4 x. So where the values of x are given, you can put these values in order to find the values of y. Where values of y are given, you can put these values in order to find the values of x. We will do it one by one on the next slide. So the table is given and we have found the equation in the previous slide that y is equal to 1 over 4x. So substituting the first of all the values of x at x is equal to 4 as it is given. Put x is equal to 4, 1 over 4 into 4, substituting the values of value of x, as 4 would be cut with 4, so y is equal to 1. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 1. Now put the x is equal to 20. At x is equal to 20, y is equal to 1 over 4 into 20. Now 4 1s are 1 and 4 5s are 20, so y is equal to 5. Now put the values of y. Again the equation y is equal to 1 over 4x. Now here put the value of y, x, so y is equal to 9. At y is equal to 9, 9 is equal to 1 over 4x. As 4 is being divided, it will be multiplied on the other hand side. So x is equal to 9 for the 36. So at y is equal to 11, put the value of 11 in place of y. So 11 is equal to 1 over 4x and 4 is being divided, it should be multiplied on the other hand side, and x is equal to 44. So you can fill these values of x and y in the given table so that your table would be complete. Now exercise 1a question number 9 b part. In b part there is a table, but here is a slight difference that in a part there was a whole number, but here some of them are in decimal form. So I have solved it for you because maybe some students confused about seeing the decimal form. Okay, for each of the following, y is directly proportional to x. Copy and complete the table. Same question and same equation, y is equal to kx, and at the same method, at x is equal to 3, y is equal to 3.6, put the values. 3.6 is equal to k into 3. 3 is being divided, multiplied, it will be divided on the other hand side. K is equal to 3.6 over 3. No, 36 over 3 into 10. Why I have write 36? Because I have removed decimal, and when we remove a decimal, if the decimal number is in numerator and in denominator, we will multiply a number. In place of decimal, we will place 1, and after the decimal, as many digits exist, we will write as many zeros. So 1 in place of decimal and 0 in place of 6. So numerator will become 36 and denominator 3 into 10. So by simplifying this, 3 1s are 3, 3 12s are 36, and no 6 2s are 12, 5 2s are 10, 6 or 2 are, it can be written as k is equal to 1.2. So substituting the values of k in this equation, So y is equal to 6 by 5x. You can also write y is equal to 1.2x in decimal form. So moving toward the next slide. In next slide we will solve the values. So table is given, and as we know about equation, that is y is equal to 6 over 5x, and at x is equal to 2 you have to substitute value of x in place of. So at x is equal to 6 over 5 multiplied by 2, so 6 2s are 12, 12 over 5, you can write y is equal to 2 whole 2 over 5, and at x is equal to 5.5, as it is given that you will place x is equal to 5.5 in this equation, and now again we have removed decimal 5.5 in place, and it can be written 55 over 10. So by cutting, 5 ones are 1, 5 11s are 55, and 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10, 11 3s are 33, 33 over 5. It can be simplified, written 6.6. So for the values of x at the given values of y is equal to 6 over 5x, at y is equal to 3.6, we know that x is equal to 3. It is also already given. I have calculated it again uh, by mistake, because at y is equal to 3.6 there was no need to calculation, because the value of x is already given at that point. Anyhow, next slide. At y is equal to 9.6, substitute the values of the y. 9.6 is equal to 6 by 5 x, as y is equal to 6 or 5x. So 9.6 can be written in after removing decimal 96 over 10, as 6 over 5 being multiplied, it will be divided on the other hand side, 96 over 10 divided by 6 over 5. So division sign can be converted into multiplication sign, and by cutting and simplifying, the value is 8. How it is 8? 5 ones are 1, 5 twos are 10. Okay, here 1 and 2 in place of 10. No, 2 ones are 1 and 2 48s are 96. No, 6 ones are 1 and 6 eights are 48. So x is equal to 8. So at y is equal to 11.4. 11.4 is equal to 6 by 5 into x. Substituting the value of y, 11.4. So we can write 11.4 114 over 10 by removing decimal, and as 6 over 5 is being divided, multiplied, it will be divided on the other hand side, and 114 over 10 divided by 6 by 5 multiplied by, and when we convert division into multiplication, the next value will be reciprocal. 6 by 5 can be written as 5 by 6. Now after cutting, it will be 56 over 6, 57 over 6, and in decimal form x is equal to 9.6. So all values of x and y are have been found out, and you can place these values in this table in order to fill the table. I hope you have understand it very well, and for the most important thing in mathematics is that you have to concentrate during the lecture, because concentration is very important in order to understand and learn mathematics. And moreover, whatever I have to explain, I have explained in my lectures. You need to practice it at least. I would advise students, please practice it at least 2 times yourself, so that your hands on mathematics would be perfect. My dear students, please remember one thing, that mathematics is a subject which cannot be learned without practice, and the mathematics, as is mother of sciences, so you have to concentrate it more than the other subjects, because if you are studying any other subject, let's suppose you are studying science, you are studying social studies, or history, geography. If you have misplaced any word uttered by your teacher, then you can find it easily, or you can cover it by reading the given topic, by reading the said page. But if mathematics, you have the key book of mathematics, but you cannot understand that what have been done in the given step, with if you have skipped, or if you lose the concentration on any step. Okay. So students, please do it practice, and if you are facing any problem, then you can contact on my WhatsApp number, or you can comment in this video. So please subscribe my channel to receive notification about my new lecture uploads. Thank you. Have a nice day. Allah Hafiz.